a viewer had asked to see the Star Wars collection the other night, so I'll try to make a little video here to show some of the things. This one we'll start off with. I think this is about a 4-foot Darth Vader that they originally put out a smaller one, and then that year increasingly got bigger. And so as I was seeing them, I bought them, and then I actually sold the smaller ones. And these were originally called Battle Buddies, I think.
Join me and together we can rule the galaxy.
And these talk.
Indeed you are powerful.
So there's that one that came out. I didn't keep the packaging. The packaging was just on the feet. It was kind of lame. But this one's pretty nice with how they had the different capes draped there. And then, of course, these are my favorite. Some people probably like these version of the Stormtroopers, but isn't my favorite, but I got it because it's still pretty cool. Again, a Battle Buddy. This one talks. I think the battery on this one might be dead. Oh, surprise, surprise, it's not. So there you have the first two items. The 4-foot Battle Buddies. This is going to be the Black Series Darth Vader lightsaber. Sits on the shelf here. I still have the box for this. These are going up, increasing in value. And as you move it or strike something with it, it makes all the different noises. But pretty cool item. And here you have the, again, a Black Series. I only saw one of these out. I don't think they made a massive amount of these. Again, this is going up increasingly in value. The TIE Fighter here from episode 7. Pretty cool. Came with a figure that's up in the shelf, which I'll show you later with all the other ones. Cool cockpit. I learned the other night when I was showing it that these, gotta dust that, wings do pop off relatively easy. I didn't think they did. And it's pretty large and cool. Sits next to the garage sale find of a Darth Vader helmet that talks to the talking mechanisms outside. I got that for $1. But yeah, the large TIE Fighter there from episode 7. And I'm sure they used them in 8 and 9. Of course, here's a smaller version. Here's Kylo Ren. Battle Buddy that just sits here. It's a smaller one. This was the original size Darth Vader that I had, but there's Kylo. All right, we'll go into the case here. Again, I've got the Black Series stuff, a Knight of Ren. These figures are awesome. I think the newer versions of the Black Series, they're doing away with the plastic see-through, so you got to open them up to see them. Grand Moff Tarkin. Of course, they have two versions of Revan. This is Jedi Knight Revan. Tusken Raider there. Let's see, we'll pull out on this shelf what we have, a Captain Cardinal. And then if we kind of move these, Darth Vader comic with the bag and board on it. I have some other ones that I'll bring out. I gotta get more shelves just so. But that's episode 1 of that. And then as you move these, you'll see episode, what is that, 9 of the original, I think 77 or 78 comics, bag and board. And there's episode 7 of the original comic. And then we'll move this Tusken Raider. There's the awesome episode 1, number 1. First comic put out for Star Wars, back 77 or 78 probably. I've had those since I was a kid. And they're amazing. Here is the hyper real Darth Vader. So inside that, and if I pan up, here's the box for it up here. But this has a skeleton inside, so you can pose that in any shape from the movies. So that's really one of my favorites. It's got a skeleton inside. Look up hyper real Darth Vader. And you could pose it kneeling or anything because it's got the skeleton, steel skeleton inside of it. Some other figures. I think this one is falling over. Try to get them. That's the Sith version of Revan. There we saw the Jedi Knight Revan up there before. Snoke. The original packaging of the display that they re-released for the Black Series 6-inch figures, right there with a flippable board, so it's got another scene on the back. But if you remember those from, they had the, whoop, Luke's fallen and he can't get up. But they redid it with the 6-inch Black Series figures. And it came with that Darth Vader. That's one of my favorite figures, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Kylo in the back. Not a great figure, but I really like Revan, the different troopers, Obi-Wan, that large Darth Vader. And that's the trooper that came with that TIE fighter I showed you. Here you have an assortment of patches and pins. These all came in different, I think they're called bounty, some sort of bounty, smuggler's bounty boxes that you could order that came once every couple months. And they had t-shirts and specialty items like these, patches and pins, very cool stuff. I got it for a few 4 or 5 months, and came with cool t-shirts and Funko Pops and stuff like that, collectibles, other things I'll show you. And there's the Child Black Series. Again, I showed this in another video. This is a statue from the Twins anime series. It's very cool. The Sith outfit, there's the packaging right there that wasn't supposed to be released yet, but for some reason I got that. Slide that out. Imperial Death Trooper. Let's see who else we got here. Commander Pyre. Black Series. We'll come down here to this shelf. This is pretty wild back there in the back. You'll see, I think those were late 90s sets. There's Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. Really cool sets. Glad I didn't open those. I think those were from like 98, 99. It's a die-cast X-Wing up there on top. The other one, oh, there's three of them. There's that one. There's Han Solo and Chewie in that particular box. And then down here, I'll just go to this one, Luke and Leia in that box. And I think these are, yeah, I think these are from the late 90s. Again, there's some die-cast ships. And then this shelf has a lot of the original figures, like that Snow Trooper, the Stormtrooper, and Darth Vader you see right there. One of the originals, or near the original, in the 70s figure. And then I got an assortment of newer ones that I picked up here and there. There's another, this one's pretty valuable. Again, from the 70s, that one too. Newer Chewie. There you got Mando, Sith Trooper, a guard there, a couple original Tusken Raiders, Lando peeking back there, original. There's an original Obi-Wan. And then just other cool figures that I found. Tusken Raider, original Bosk and Stormtrooper, and other droid back there, Luke. There's one I made for the character that never was, that was supposed to be. His name's slipping me now. So I made him out of clay so he could hang out there. Some bounty hunters, original C-3PO. And it's an original one. Droid, and then who do we have here? Oh, Darth Nihilus. This one's great. Black Series Darth Nihilus. And forward onto this shelf, you have some of these you could find. There's from Luke and Chewie from an advent calendar. There's a Tusken Raider. And some Lego figures that came with box sets, and some of these are exclusive. This one, this red C-3PO, I think from Legoland, but some cool ones there. You have Moff Tarkin, and that came with the repop of the Escape the Death Star game there. And then this is a Tusken Raider Fathead I found yesterday, which I forgot I had. And then these were some from the Smuggler's Bounty boxes. C-3PO coffee mug. Some of these were exclusive, like to the Smuggler's boxes. I think that one was, that Stormtrooper. Maybe the silver fat Captain Phasma. I know the Snaggletooth one was. Then you have the Disneyland Stormtrooper eating some chocolate there. He's got it on his face. And then who do we have here? Let's see. Oh, Second Sister Inquisitor. This figure's great too. Second Sister Black Series. It's a nice figure. And then for this video, we'll wrap it up with this shelf. There's more stuff, but I have to get it out. Some's in storage. I'm just There's a clay Yoda I made one day. Remote control stormtrooper. There's an original or around when this is like maybe a second generation ish TIE fighter. The original one was just white with like more of a just straight wings and just R2D2 thing from episode 7 movie theater stormtrooper soda pop top. Most of the things in these shelves, this shelf's pretty cheap except for this is an original X-Wing, which is pretty cool. I have the Millennium Falcon out in storage that I got to get out. A poster. I forget how I got that. I think I got that from taking a picture with Santa Claus at Kohl's. And he was nice enough to give me that cool poster. You can be 6 foot and still a kid. Rogue One pens, Pez dispenser set. This Vader head came with a t-shirt in it and Krennic. And just a cheap mask there. So there you have it. As far as this shelf goes, oh, there's diagrams back there too. Walkers and other stuff. But yeah, as I bring other stuff out, I'll show you in other videos. But there we have it. That was fun. Oh, of course, original case that all the figures could be put in. All right, you guys have a great day. There's a look at some of the Star Wars collection. Have a great day.